Okay, if you're sailing a Norwegian Cruise Line after September 4th, 2026, this just changed. You can officially start buying tickets to their brand new Great Tides Waterpark, and this is why it matters. This isn't just a small update, this is a major upgrade to Norwegian's private island, and this could completely change your port day. And I'm going to tell you exactly when you can book, what's included, who it's actually worth it for, and who may want to skip it. So Norwegian Cruise Line just announced that guests traveling September 4th, 2026 and later can now purchase their access to the new water park. This is for their private island in the Bahamas, Great Stirrup, and the new attraction is called Great Tides Waterpark. Now, if you've cruised Norwegian before, you know that the private island has always been nice, but this is a completely different level. Make sure to stick with this video because towards the end, I'm going to give you the actual pricing of the water park per person and also one very important tip that you need to know when booking this as a cruise excursion. As a travel advisor, when something like this drops, I immediately look at how this affects crowd flow, how this affects pricing, and is the cruise add-on worth the extra price? So let's break this down. Here's what we know so far about Great Tides Waterpark. There's multiple high-thrill water slides, splash zones, and family-friendly slides. There's also a new resort-style pool area with a swim-up bar. This is definitely not just one slide added to a beach. This is Norwegian building a true key feature on their private island, and here's the key shift. This changes Great Stirrup from a relaxed beach day to something that can compete more directly with Royal Caribbean's perfect day at CocoCay. So here's what to know if you're sailing. If you're sailing September 4th or later, you can now purchase these water park tickets through your cruise planner. That's important to know. Pre-booking locks in your price. Prices may increase later, and also it is going to be capacity limited. We've seen this happen before with CocoCay, beach clubs, and also specialty dining. If you wait until you're on board, you may pay more or it may sell out. If you're already booked on one of those sailings, I would at least log into your cruise planner and check the availability. Now here's a real question. Is it actually worth paying for? Let's break this down by traveler type. It's probably worth it if you're traveling with your family or teens, you love water parks, or you've already done Great Stirrup and you want something new. It may not be worth it if you're a couple looking for a relaxed beach day, you're staying on the ship, or you've already spent enough in excursions and specialty dining. Remember, this is an add-on experience. The beach is still going to be there and it's free and you do not have to buy this. That's important. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. How does this compare to Royal Caribbean's perfect day at CocoCay? Royal Caribbean has massive thrill water slides, high slide counts, and a high pricing tier. Norwegian has a more moderate scale and likely more accessible pricing. So this is how I see it. This isn't Norwegian trying to beat Royal Caribbean. This is Norwegian closing the gap. And for a lot of first-time cruisers, this could be more than enough. If you're booking Norwegian Cruise Line solely for this new water park, here's my advice. Don't book your cruise for one feature. Book it for your ship, your itinerary, and overall vibe. Then see the water park as a bonus. But if you're already sailing, this could definitely elevate your private island day. So now let's break down the pricing. This is something that most people really want to know. How much is it going to cost you per person to go to the Great Tides Waterpark? Pricing for the water park is really important, but there's also one more tip that you really need to know that is going to maybe decide if you're going to book this water park excursion or not. The pricing for this new water park is $80 a person US. That's both for adult and child. And the one tip I really wanted to make sure you guys knew is that if you have their promotional offer of the $50 shore excursion credit per cabin per port, this is not eligible to be used with the Great Tides Waterpark excursion. This means that when you go to book your excursion or your tickets for the Great Tides Waterpark, you cannot use this shore excursion credit for the ticket. This is very important. You need to know this. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about not being able to use your promotional shore credit towards your water park ticket? And I want to know, if you're sailing late 2026, are you adding this on or are you sticking with the beach? Drop it in the comments. And if you're planning your first cruise and you want to avoid rookie mistakes, I have my full cruise packing list linked in the description below. It's the exact list I give my clients. If this update helped you stay informed, make sure you're subscribed. I don't post cruise news every day, but when something comes up that's going to impact your cruise vacation, I will break it down for you. I'll see you in the next one. I'm Ashley Neal.